Hey guys, welcome to Urban Acharya. I'm so excited today to share a short review of a book, the book that is so dear to me. If you are an artist or a creative person, this book is meant for you. If you are embarking on a creative excursion, this book is meant for you. I read this book for the first time almost a few years ago, and since then, this book has become an integral part of my life. I must say this book is a life-changing book. It has helped me a lot in my journey, and I'm pretty certain that it will help you also in your creative excursions or your creative journey. The title of this book is The War of Art, and it is written by a very well-known famous author, Pressfield. The War of Art is an insightful and inspiring book that explores the internal struggle that artists, writers, and other creative professionals face. In this book, Pressfield presents the concept of resistance, which he defines as an inner force that prevents us from doing the work we need to do. Resistance can take many forms. It's a voice in our head that tells us we're not good enough, that we'll never succeed, and that we should just give up. It's a fear of failure. It's the fear of being vulnerable. Please keep in mind, resistance is within us and not outside. The author argues that resistance is the biggest obstacle to creativity and that we need to overcome it if we want to do our best work. In this book, he provides practical advice and strategies for overcoming resistance, such as developing a regular routine, setting achievable goals, and treating your work like a professional job. He also encourages us to view ourselves as professionals regardless of whether we are being paid for our creative work or not. I really love this concept, so let me repeat it for you. If you are an aspiring writer or a sports person or a musician, you should treat that as your profession and show up every day working hard for it as if you are getting paid to do that job. That's the kind of commitment that the book says you need to invest in your area. Now, this book is divided into 3 parts. The first part explores the concept of resistance and how it manifests in our lives. The second part is focused on how we can overcome resistance and do the work we need to do, which is the solution around it. And then the third part deals with the challenges that arise when we do succeed, such as dealing with criticism and maintaining our creative momentum. Now, one of the strengths of this book, The War of Art, is author's writing style. The book is written in a very clear and engaging way, using personal anecdotes and examples to illustrate his point. His message is very clear. If you want to be a creative professional, you need to show up every day and do the work. Now, another strength of this book is its practicality. The author offers concrete strategies for overcoming resistance, such as creating a writing schedule, setting deadlines, and finding a supportive community. The War of Art is primarily aimed at writers and other creative professionals, but its message is relevant to anyone who wants to achieve their goals. Whether you are an entrepreneur, a student, or just someone who wants to make a change in your life, Pressfield's advice can help you overcome resistance and achieve your dreams. So to conclude and to summarize, The War of Art is a highly recommended book for anyone who wants to be more creative, productive, and who wants to fulfill their work, their dreams. It's an honest and inspiring guide that offers practical strategies for overcoming resistance and achieving your goals. Whether you are struggling with a writer's block, or you have a habit of procrastination, or a self-doubt, this book will help you find the courage and motivation you need to do your best work. So what are you thinking? Go ahead, grab a copy and start your own war against resistance. And before I end this video, I would like to quote a specific passage from this book. It's a beautiful passage. If you are a musician or an aspiring musician who is not creating any music, if you are an aspiring writer who is not writing any book, or if you are an aspiring cricketer or a sports person who is not really engaging yourself in a sports activity, then you're dealing with something called as resistance. And it is residing within you, it's not outside you. So you have to find out ways to deal with it. I hope this review was helpful. Are you a bibliophile? Do you have a reading habit? Are you on this reading journey? Have you read this book? What kind of books are you reading? I would love to hear your comments, your thoughts, your feedback on this review, and would love to learn what are you reading right now these days. Suggest the best books that you've read till now in the comment section. Thank you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.